Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Sprocket yet again, and today we're actually going to be building something for World War I. It's going to be some kind of land ship. I don't know what it's going to look like in the end. Maybe like a Mark 1, maybe not, I'm not sure. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. But before we do that, you guys should definitely check out the video where I built this thing. It is a light tank that has a very powerful gun on it that seemed to do really well. It's actually my previous video, so go check it out. Anyway, let's get on with it. Okay, so here we are. Let's go ahead and do this together. So it is going to be 10 meters long. There we go. Awesome. We're going to bring this guy upwards. We're going to actually, no, we want the sprocket in the front. So we're going to bring this guy up to there. The sprocket's quite high, so we'll do this. We'll go ahead and bring these guys up to about, I don't even know. I don't even know, about there, I guess. And hopefully that's all good. We're then going to go to track segments. We're going to do this. We're going to go to the sprocket wheel. It's going to look like that. We're going to go to the idler wheel. That already looks like that. We're going to go to the road wheels. And we're going to go to those guys and do all of that. This guy is going to be about 700 millimeters wide. That's good. We're then going to separate it by 2 meters. That seems pretty nice. We're going to give it a thickness of 100. There we go. And so far, that all looks pretty good. The sprocket in the front is going to be a lot wider, or bigger, I guess. So we're going to do that. We're then going to go to the rear, and the idler wheel is going to be a lot bigger too. There we go. Clearly, it needs to be. That's good. And then all of the road wheels, ignore this, but they're all going to be really big too. So yeah, it's a bit strange to do this with the road wheels, but don't worry about it too much. It's not for, well, I'll show you in the end anyway. Okay, so we're going to have it look like this. These are the tracks. That seems fine. Let's go ahead and actually bring these guys forwards a little bit, have the back end be a little bit longer than the front, and hopefully that's a-okay. So what we're going to do from here is try and design the centerpiece first. But first, before we do that, we're going to go ahead and extend these guys out sideways just a little bit. There we go. I need to see the default without the X-ray. There we go. And this is okay. So we're going to have this be our first building block, just in case we need to go through here, which is fine. There you go. Nice. Oh, actually, you know what? With that being said, we might as well bring this backwards to here, extend it again so we actually have, I don't know, this section, which is big enough for the gun. And then that's it. That's good. All right, cool. We're going to extend this guy forwards quite far, I think. There we go. And I am going to do this on the top of this one. Bosh. There we go. What I'm going to do from there is I'm going to select all of it. We're going to drag it upwards. And I'm going to have it be around there. Okay. Okay, this is weird. So far, so weird. So far, very weird, actually. This needs to be angled more. Even more than that, probably. We're going to then select all of it again and drag it upwards to about there. And then I'm going to have to even angle it even more than that. Oh, that's weird. That is weird. So I'm basing it off of the Mark 1, but at the same time, it's going to look pretty much nothing like a Mark 1. No, that's not true. It'll look a lot like Mark 1. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll actually extend these guys backwards like this. Same with these guys, backwards again like this. We're then going to go ahead and go to these guys. And we're going to extend this upwards. Just like that. There you go. It's going to be quite big. We're going to extend these guys backwards just like this. And that is going to be our main bit. Our driver's bit. So we're going to do that right there. We're going to do this right here. And that is looking... That's looking alright. It's not looking the best, but it's looking okay. So we'll do that. Nice. Okay, so that's where the driver's going to go. I'm actually very pleased with this. We're then going to go to each of these. And we're going to extend it downwards, of course. We're going to bring it really far down. And then at the bottom, we're just going to push these guys backwards. That's it. That's all we got to do. Bosh. Just like that. There you go. That looks pretty good. I might even extend it even further down than that, just so we've got enough room for everything. But I already think we've got enough room for everything, so maybe we don't need to. There we go. Just like this. What I want to do from there is go to these guys and maybe extend this forwards just a little bit. There we go. Like so. And I think that looks fine. Doesn't look as good as what I think I could have done, but it's not terrible. You know what, actually? We can change this. We can change it. Go to mobility. Grab this guy and send it forwards just a little bit. There we go. We're then going to go to compartments. We're going to grab these two, and we're going to do this. And we're going to go to these two, and we're going to do this. Yeah, a bit more of a weird angle. That's fine. Alright, cool. Grab that one and the one next to it. Angle those a little bit more. Grab these two and do this. And there we go. That looks very weird. it looks very, very weird, but that's okay. Don't worry about that too much. Okay, cool. So, what we're going to do from there is sort out the back end. So let's go ahead and grab these guys. And essentially just send it backwards from here to around there. That's good. And then I'm going to give it a bit of a rounded off back end by doing this. So extend it. Go ahead and do this guy. There we go. Extend it again. Do this guy. There we go. And we could probably leave it just like that. Looks a little bit odd, but I think it's fine. Alright, cool. Cool. Let's do this. Extend this. I want this piece to look really weird, but also kind of cool at the same time. So we're going to bring this upwards a little bit. Going to send it backwards. And then I'm going to extend it. Bring it backwards this far. And then I'm going to shrink this down to pretty much nothing. Like that. There we go. We're going to drag this down to here until it starts merging a little bit. We'll extend it. We'll then bring it to nothing, if possible. It doesn't seem to be doing much here. That's fine though. And we're going to drop that down and in. There we go. Honestly, I think that looks pretty sweet. It looks pretty sweet. Like an extra little bit of like, I don't know, scaffold kind of structural type of deal. I don't know. It looks good. Anyway, now that we've done that, let's go and try and fix everything else. Okay, so I'm thinking we extend these guys out the sides and we legit just push them straight through the sides like this. We get a nice start, at least, on the sides, so that's pretty good. Actually, no, leave them quite far back, extend it, there we go, and then these are the pieces we're going to try and fix the rest of it too. Yeah, nice. But first, obviously, we need to fix this piece, so grab these two, send it down, there we go, disappears, very good. We're then going to try and sort out these guys, although if they're already in, then that's fine. Yes, okay, right, cool. So, where have we extended it from? I guess what we'll do is this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy and that guy and that guy can all come upwards like this. That looks okay, actually. We're then going to do these 4 backwards to there-ish. Backwards again, down, there we go, nice. And then we're going to try and sort out this bit at the back as well. So send it backwards, send it upwards. I don't really know what I want the back end to really look like. It should be rounded, but maybe not too rounded. I think that looks okay. Yeah, I do. I think that looks fine. I'm going to drag it backwards a little bit more. We're then going to have to drag these guys right here upwards a little bit. So that one and that one upwards a tiny bit. This one and this one upwards a tiny bit as well. And then, yeah, we need to sort out the front end. But anyway, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and try and sort out this. Make it quite nice. And then I'll be back with you guys where we'll add the guns. Alright, there we go. I think that'll do. So we've made it as, like, flat as possible type of dealio. And what we'll do from there is... Oh, we'll actually probably send it outwards a little bit. So grab each of these. Grab each of these all the way to the front, including all of the bottom pieces and, I guess, the top pieces. And I'm going to send it out slightly more. So we're going to bring it out to about here instead. There we go. That's pretty good. Honestly, I'm loving this. It's looking quite nice. Yeah. I might even go to these guys and make that a little bit smaller. There we go. Which makes the gap in the middle a little bit bigger. I do have a plan for this, but I don't think I can actually do the plan that I want to do, which is really annoying. But I might try it. It might be a huge failure, though. We'll see. Okay, so now it's time for the side guns. Let's go ahead and figure this out together. So I'm actually going to drop these guys down like this. That's fine. We're going to extend this out. Yeah, that is fine as well. I'm going to extend this backwards a little bit. And we're going to drag these guys forwards. I don't know, quite a lot. These guys actually stick out quite a bit too. So I'm going to do something like this. It's quite a nice shape. Already we've got a nice shape. But no, I'm thinking we extend this out. I don't know how far. I'm going to bring this backwards a little bit more. I'm going to bring this out a little bit more. And then maybe we bring both of these backwards a little bit. I don't know. I don't know where this should go. But I'm thinking that looks okay. Unfortunately for me, this is all one piece. So I'm going to have to split this. Which is kind of annoying. Anyway, let's split those two. There we go. Let's go ahead and extend this guy upwards. There we go. I am going to drop this guy downwards a little bit, and I'm also going to grab this guy, and maybe even that guy, and do this. Wow, that's weird. Wow, that's weird. No, let's grab each of these and do this. There we go. And then at the back, I think it goes up a little bit more, because I feel like it looks strange. We're going to do that. That actually looks really cool. I really like that. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll go to the top piece right here. We're going to extend that. And we're going to push it across the top. So extend it again this way. Bring it out to about there. I'd love to get it the same as the one below, but I feel like that's difficult. I feel like that is very difficult. Let's grab both of these and do this. And then do the best we can to just attach it together on the front end. So extend this again. Bring it to there. We're going to grab this guy, and we're going to do that. There we go. But we are going to grab these two, and we're going to do this. And hopefully that's good enough. I think I quite like that. What I might do is make it a little bit taller though. So let's grab each of these and do this. Just so that I can get the rivets on there and that'll look good. Yeah. Oh, that looks nice. So you guys will notice that I'm essentially just trying to ignore the, I don't know, like the what would the word be? Like things combating with each other. What is the word? I don't know what the word is. Well, I do know what the word is, but I don't know what the word is right now. Anyway, I'm not bothered about the turret going through the walls. I don't care. As long as it looks good, I don't care. So, let's go ahead and get ourselves a round turret, shove it straight in there, and see what we can come up with. Also, actually, this bit can be a lot taller because the turret itself can be very small. Okay, so I'm going to put it on the top for now, and we're going to select all of it. Yes, of course we are. And we're going to make it a lot smaller real quick. There we go, and there we go. We can then make the diameter a lot smaller too, so it fits around there, I think. Yep, cool. And we're going to make a round turret out of this so we can put it down there. Okay, not the best, but I do think this will do. So if we try and position this somewhere quite nicely within there, that looks okay to me. I'm going to extend this to fit in there as well. It does seem we aren't out enough on the top, but it feels like we should be, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I might just move this inwards slightly. There we go. The other thing that I might do is select all of this, make it slightly wider. There we go, and slightly longer. There we go as well. And that'll be fine. That will be fine. That looks good. All right, cool. So from here, I'm actually going to go ahead and grab this guy, and that guy. And I'm going to move them slightly outwards. There we go. Okay, might look a little bit weird. Oh, no, that's not right. That is not right. Is it sticking over at the bottom? It is. All right, cool. So I'm going to go to this guy, and I'm going to do this instead. And then it shouldn't really... Oh, it is. Like, it's not sticking out at the bottom. Is that angled? I can't tell what's going on here. Something's not going quite right. All right, I'm going to grab each of these. And I'm going to do that a tiny bit. There we go. All right, cool. So we got the turret in the side. I am going to add a cannon to that. So I'll just go with a mantlet. And we're actually going to go with this, even though maybe we shouldn't. There we go. And I'm going to push it backwards into there. Yeah, we're going to go with that. I'm sure it's fine. And the gunner's sight is actually going to go on there as well. So directly above it. There we go. Nice. Yeah, alright, can I aim with that? Yeah! Oh, that's really good. Nice. Okay, so I don't know what caliber rounds we're going to have in this thing. I think I'm going to go with 37 mil. The length of the propellant can actually be quite long. We're going to go with 750. And then we're going to increase the length of the barrel to be about that big. That's really long, though. I don't know whether I like that. Nah, you know what? That's going to be okay. Alright, good. So, now that we've done that, the other things that I should do is add rivets all around the tank. There's going to be no rivets on the gun. Don't worry about that too much. And we're going to put another gun on this side. Okay, so there we go. We got the gun on this side. We've got the gun on this side. And now we have two guns ready to annihilate the enemies. That's pretty good. We need to put some sort of limit on them so we can't shoot through our own tank. But that should be pretty good. Alright guys, so I've added a bunch of rivets everywhere. I also added these panels because I thought they might look nice, but I don't know whether they do, to be honest. But what we're going to do now is obviously add the driver's viewport thingamabobbies right there. We're going to add a commander's cupola onto the top of this thing. Not that we really want it, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and put that right there. And I might make it a little bit bigger, actually, but then squidge it. Hey, bigger but squidged. Nice. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shove that right there like that. That's okay. We're going to go for a crew hatch, just in case you need to get out. I'm going to go ahead and shove that right there for the driver. And there we go. That honestly looks decent to me. I really like it. What I want to do now is go to riveted panels. I'm going to go ahead and do what I normally do with these guys. Not that it really calls for it, because it kind of doesn't. But I'm going to go ahead and try and shove these guys into there. Gives a little bit of detail that we otherwise wouldn't have. So there we go. Good. As for these mounts, I don't really know what to do with them. Obviously, these are the Sprocket mounts. I could change them to these, and honestly, I think I'm going to. There we go. So the Sprocket mount is going to look like that. I'm going to make them way bigger, and that looks good. Yeah. All right, cool. So we've got our guns. We've got our turrets on the side. We've got our driver. That's it. That's all we need. Alright, but there is one more thing that I wanted to do, and this is where the big wheels actually come into play. So, you know, sometimes you see pictures with these things towing, like, I don't know, wheels, I guess? This is our opportunity to tow some wheels, guys. That's what's going to be happening here. So, we're going to go ahead and drop this guy backwards. Essentially just like this. There we go. We're going to go ahead and drop this down. There we go. And then we're going to go to crew. No, mobility. Yes. Spares, and these are the wheels. Hey, look at that! That's kind of cool. But what I need to do first then is actually go to compartments, send this inwards a little bit, extend this, drop it down, bring it backwards a little bit. There we go. Drop it down again. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this piece, but it's fine. Don't worry. So we're gonna do this, and this, and this, and this, and then we're gonna go from there out to the side. So actually, bring this guy backwards as well. And down. Here we go. Extend this guy sideways. Just like so. And then add the wheels to there, and then it should look cool, I guess. So there we go. We're towing the wheels, like in the pictures. Like in the pictures. That's cool. I don't know. I mean, it looks a bit dumb, but it's still cool. Alright, the next thing then is going to be our engine stuff. So we're going to go to vents. I like using these vents, so we're just going to go ahead and shove them on here. Even though they go through the side, I don't mind that. We're going to shove that on there. We're going to flip it around. That looks pretty good. We're then going to do it again. Because we can. And also, I'm just going to merge them in with each other. That doesn't matter to me, so there we go. Alright, flip this over again. Oh no, actually the other way. Flip that one and flip this one. And there we go. We got our engine bay right there. I am going to randomly add these guys in the centers of that too. So we're going to do that guy right there. Can't seem to grab that now, so we're just going to grab another one, and we're going to put it up here instead. There we go. Alright, cool. Our engine bay is done. As for an exhaust, I don't really know what to do with the exhaust on this thing, so I'm thinking we just add these guys to the back end like this, and just leave them like that. Maybe even like two of them. There we go. So if we put that there, and then we push it in, and we push it upwards slightly, there we go. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine. So what I wanted to do here was actually a mortar. Now, a mortar in this game, I feel like might be really difficult, so I'm not going to do one, but maybe soon. Maybe soon. Because there's no way of aiming it at the minute. So if I tried to aim it, I'd have to aim straight up into the sky, have the mortar fall down, and that would be it. It'd have to be really big, too. Just doesn't really work. It doesn't work. Anyway, let's go to these guys real quick. We're going to make the basket space big enough for them to actually fit in there. And then we're going to go to the other side and we're going to do the same thing. Basket space bigger. Apparently there's no one in there at the minute. Oh, that is true, actually. Crew, let's add another gunner loader. There we go. So gunner, yes. Loader, yes. There we go. Alright, cool. Okay, I've added a door right there and also some big old fuel tanks because I thought they might be nice. I might add the mortar. No, I'm not going to. I don't know. Anyway, does it move? It doesn't really move. It doesn't really move. We need to give it the biggest engine it could possibly have for the time period, which, you know, is not big, I suppose, but here we go. It's looking pretty good so far. Yeah, the wheels are just going to merge through the floor. Don't worry about that too much. But this is looking decent. It's looking very decent. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is grab some... Oh, actually, these guys are going to go on the sides right here. On both sides. There we go. Just adds a little bit of detail that we needed, so that's good. What was I going to add? There was something that I needed to add. Oh, ammunition! We currently don't have any. So we're going to try and put some ammo in the actual gun. I don't know whether it'll fit. It does fit, so we'll just go ahead and shove that in there. We're going to shove this in here. And there we go. We can actually fire off rounds now. Ready? Fire! Nice. Try and fire at that one. Oh, it fires every, like, second and a quarter. That's good. Nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do now then is add a bunch of armor to this thing, get it very armored up, and then we might even test it out today. Or maybe we'll leave that to next time. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm going to add the armor real quick, and then I'll get back with you guys in a second. Okay, the armor is done. Now, I've seen some of them with this, like, I don't know, mesh kind of dealio over the top, and I've seen some of them with just these big boards. So I'm thinking what we do is we add the big boards. I don't know, I think it'll be kind of cool. So let's do it, I guess. So let's extend this guy upwards. There we go. Let's shrink this together. So just use this. There we go. Just kind of like that, I guess, yeah. Extend this upwards from there. Just like this. There we go. And then we're going to extend it together, just like so. And then we're going to extend this guy to the center so that they touch. And then we're going to extend it across a little bit more off the top. Is that too big? That might be too big. I don't know. I don't know, man, but we should be able to do this. There we go. And that looks interesting. And then we need to do the same thing at the back, so that it has the same thing back there as well. This is going to need a bunch of armor, though, so we need to try and sort that out. Yeah, we're going to give all of this armor as well, which just adds to the weight, and currently we weigh like 50 tons, but don't worry about that too much. Alright, there we go. Don't ask me what the point of that is, because I don't know. But anyway, what I might do is lower these guys down a tiny bit, because they are a little bit high, and maybe even a little bit big. But there you go. Drop that down a little bit. There we go. Looks strange, but the fact that it looks strange is the cool thing. So, I'm happy. And there's the camouflage we're going to go for. That looks pretty good. We're then going to go to decals. We're going to grab this, and we're going to do the same thing we literally always do with these guys. And that is put this piece on the front. It is the inverted colors, so it's kind of annoying. It's kind of not correct, but I don't mind that. I think that looks okay. So let's go ahead and shove that on there like so. We've got it on both sides. That looks beautiful. And that's it. That is actually it. Custom decals. I guess I could put something like this at the back. I love these. I don't know why. It's from an AI thing, but that's okay. Anyway, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below whether I've done better or worse than my previous builds or previous attempts at this. I think we've honestly done a pretty good job here, but I guess the proof is in the pudding. We need to send this into a battle and see how it does. So let's do that next. Alright, here we go. So gear ratios is something I haven't messed with yet, but I have messed with the actual cannons. So they have constraints. This guy can just about shoot that, but if you aim a little bit to the right, it'll be fine. Same with the one on the other side. But I don't think we can actually change to the other side. So we're constantly aiming with this guy. And actually, I suppose that's wrong. Yeah, also, where's our camouflage gone? Where's our camo gone? What? Oh, and I only get one tank because that guy over there seems to be already dead, which is interesting. So we got one tank versus the world. If an artillery lands on our heads, we're dead, because all of our vents are there. And that's it. So I've got to get over there with this guy, with this tank. We have 200 rounds, so don't worry about that too much. But yeah, this is going to be a struggle. Okay, we're already stuck. I am stuck in the mud, so there you go. It works like a World War I tank. Amazing. We've done it. Successful. Anyway, we don't need this much fuel, so what I was thinking was we would get rid of this. We have extra fuel tanks on the back, so 25 liters is probably enough. We're going to go with 50, though, just in case. Engine is already as big as possible. We're going to raise this back up. There we go. Transmission, we're going to make this more like 5. And this more like 5 as well. There we go. And now we should be able to move a little bit better. Yeah, okay, that's good. That is good. We get a little bit more torque and stuff, so we will actually move a lot nicer. But what I'm thinking is this map will take forever. So let's just go ahead and save this currently as is. And we'll put it on a different map and see if it does well there. Okay, so this map isn't really suited to this at all. But it is the ambush map. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. So if I press F2, we get into fire group 2. We can see that target up there. I've already taken a shot and hit in the engine. Oh yeah, this isn't gonna go well for me. This isn't gonna go well for me. So this is an interwar battle. These are interwar tanks. I'm already damaged a lot. And we just gotta keep taking the hits. That's essentially what's gotta keep happening here. Just kind of annoying. But anyway, let's try and shoot this guy dead. He's reversing up the hill. Alright, that was a good shot. Alright, change to our... I wonder where we got a shot there. Oh, right in the center. We got a shot right in the center a lot there. But yeah, this isn't really the kind of mission that suits this tank at all. They're beefier tanks than it's supposed to be up against. There's a lot of issues here. there's a lot of issues here. We've already been shot in the gunner on one side, so that's done for. And these tanks have thicker armor than the ones I would have been up against. Yikes, look at that. We're dead again. Alright guys, let's try this again. We are gonna try and shoot them before they shoot us. So F3, there is a guy on the right. In fact, there's a few. So let's try and shoot this guy first. Okay, we've hit him in the engine, and that is a pretty good thing. However, he still will be able to shoot us. So there we go, we got one. One is dead. Try and shoot this guy in his underside. So I think that'll kill him quicker, maybe? Question mark? Yeah, there we go, nice. Let's go ahead and reverse backwards from here. Remember, most of my sides are actually flat, so we can't really have them shooting those. There you go, because we will just die. Yeah, okay, turns out World War I tank in the interwar period, not very good. Not very good. Oh, and if they're shooting me here, I'm definitely dead. Did I add armor to this? I guess I didn't. Okay, we're going to make that like 20 then. All right, let's try again, one more time. It's really hard to fire off both guns at the same time as well, just as a side note. And I am gonna... How has he shot me in both gunners? What? I don't know, something's seriously wrong there. But anyway, what do you guys think of this thing? Do you think it looks good? Do you like the way that it looks? Obviously, it doesn't work very well in the interwar, but maybe we can actually come back to this and put it into an interwar period thing, or we can take it through the World War I map, which I think it would do pretty good at. Honestly, I think it'd do really good at. But yeah, anyway, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. But for now, thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.